Ulier, Ulier. Ah merde. Enfoirius. Juste il change d'arme. Ah merde, non, sauter, ok. Esquive. Bananaisé. Oui. Samouraï. Aïe. Ce symbole a dit qu'il attaque un para. Vous devez donc esquiver. Ulier. Il est où? Ulier. Ah putain, enfoirus. Putain, il est long cet enfoiré, hein. C'est où? Copain? Aïe. Ulier. Ulier, 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 Ulier. Aïe. Je sais pas si... Pour ceux qui ont joué au premier, c'est un peu pareil, il y a deux types de magie. Il y avait la magie... je me rappelle plus, mais il y avait deux types de magie qu'on pouvait utiliser. Et là, c'est à peu près le même genre. Aïe. Non. Il est où? Ulier. Il est presque mort. Hein. Il est l'heure de l'achever.
Christus vivit, Christus regnat, Christus ab omni malo te defendat, maledictiat excommunicati daimones, in virtute historum factorum Dei nomini. I was like you once.
Your God showed me another path.
Messias, Emmanuel, Soter, Sabaoth, Agios, Inkiros, Athanatos, Jehovah, Adonai.
That's why the power of your God cannot destroy. Because I am his chosen one. Ubi fuerunt haec nomina et digna Dei, precipibus vobis, ad queligamus vos ut non habietus.
Ouh la 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 la.
Potestatem per pestem nec per aliquod, quodamque maleficium nocere incantationem neque in anima nec in corpore.
Et bah putain, il en balance le Dracula. Le faux élu. Ah, du coup j'ai gagné un cadeau. Non, c'est pas pour moi ça. Ça a l'air d'être... Ah non, il a juste brûlé. Ou alors on peut peut-être s'en servir, je sais pas. On va voir. Ah, si on peut s'en servir, putain, ça doit être cool. Oh, mon personnage préféré de tous les Castlevania confondus. C'est THE personnage. Je le trouve trop stylé dans tous les Castlevania. Même les vieux Castlevania.
There was once a warrior who was both noble and brave beyond all measure. His deeds of heroism and skill in combat were legend. His name was whispered within the hallowed halls of men for countless generations. Yet now his name is lost. Lost in the mists of time forever. It is said that destiny delights in the misfortunes of men, and so it proved true for Gabriel Belmont. For even after defeating the Lords of Shadow and ending their reign of terror, his soul was consumed by the very darkness that he sought to destroy. As that ancient prophecy foretold, whosoever defeats the Lords of Shadow will sit upon their throne to rule as the Prince of Darkness. But before fate had played its hand, and unknown to Gabriel, his beloved wife Marie conceived a son by him. The Brotherhood of Light warned her of that ancient prophecy and the terrible fate which lay before her husband. So, with heavy heart, she concealed her pregnancy. For it is written that only the blood of that lineage has the power to defeat the Prince of Darkness. Thus, when newly born, the child Trevor was hidden from his father and raised a holy warrior of the Brotherhood in secret, so that one day he would be ready to stand against his own blood, as foretold. That day would come, some 25 years later, for what had once been Gabriel Belmont was now a powerful vampire known as Dracula, the Dragon.
Dracula le dragon.
The Brotherhood of Light fought against the onslaught of his dark armies, which laid waste to towns and villages across the land, but to little avail. Trevor was now fully grown to manhood, and the truth of his origin and destiny of the Belmont clan was finally revealed to him. So he set out to confront his father and end his family's shame forever. But Trevor failed and was mortally wounded in the confrontation with his father. He was no match for Dracula's terrible power. Yet, as he lay dying, Trevor finally revealed his true identity. Dracula was driven mad with grief and rage over the revelation. He desperately sought to save his dying son by giving him his own lifeblood. But it was too late, or so he thought. Dracula buried his son within the walls of his great castle, and then swore bloody vengeance upon the world. Raising an army of creatures beholden only to him, he struck with fury and merciless cruelty at humanity. He vowed to hunt God's children for all eternity. But fate still had one last card to play. Dracula's blood had power, and that power now coursed through the veins of his dead son, slowly reviving him over many years, until one night he emerged once more into the world, not as a man, but as a creature like his father. What had once been Trevor Belmont was now gone forever. He was now a vampire like his father. Though he swore that he would not be like him, he would take the name Alucard.
Voilà.
He would be a force for good, opposing his father's capacity for evil. In that very moment, Alucard swore to destroy Dracula.
C'est
But fate
the
had
personnage.
something else in mind. Meanwhile, Trevor's own son grew into a fearsome warrior with a reputation that far exceeded even that of his illustrious father. Simon Belmont knew little of his own lineage, nor his importance in the events to come. All he knew was that his mother had died at the hands of Dracula's minions when he was but an infant, and his father had been killed in single combat with Dracula. Found and raised by the people of White Mountains, Simon had but one purpose in life: to destroy Dracula for the murder of his parents. After years of training in the arts of war, Simon set off for Dracula's castle and a date with destiny. Once in the castle, Simon met Alucard, and knowing little of the true identity of his companion, joined forces with him. Blood bound them together, and fate took a hand once again, as finally they met their dreaded foe in mortal combat. Simon defeated Dracula with his whip, and yet Alucard sensed that all was not as it should be. Dracula would return.
Alors pour faire simple, c'est l'histoire d'un autre jeu Castlevania qui est sorti entre le premier Lord of Shadow et celui-ci, qui s'appelle Castlevania Mirrors of Fate, qui est sur 3DS il me semble. Je veux pas dire de bêtises, mais il me semble que c'est ça. Qui est sur 3DS. Et c'est exactement ça. Hein. Il raconte l'histoire de... Au début, il parle un petit peu de Gabriel Belmont, donc le personnage du premier Mirrors of Fate, qui est maintenant devenu Dracula, le personnage qu'on incarne encore. Et aussi de Trevor et de Simon Belmont. Donc voilà. Donc Alucard, pour moi, c'est THE personnage de la série, quoi. C'est le meilleur de chez meilleur. Ça c'est toujours notre héros, mais dans les temps modernes on va dire en fait. Il a perdu pas mal de sa puissance. Hein. Peut-être que je mettrai dans la description la playlist d'un YouTuber qui a fait le premier Lord of Shadow. Ça c'est la dernière cinématique de Lord of Shadow 1. Enfin pas ça, hein, mais quand il parle à Zobek, c'est des cinématiques du premier Lord of Shadow.
And what of you? Why have you been hiding all this time?
Gabriel. Don't you dare call me that. He's Saint Dracul.
Oui, que je vous dise. Ça va envoyer du pâté.
What do you want, old friend?
Satan's acolytes are readying for his imminent return. Help me stop him. Or you and I will become his favorite pets. For all eternity.
Ah là là. Hop. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi, il y a mon chien, il est sur mon lit et elle est à moitié endormie en fait. Elle essaie de garder les yeux ouverts pour me regarder, mais elle dort en même temps. Il est bien mon lit? Allez, dors, va. La pauvre. C'est dur la vie d'un chien. Hein. Ah, donc. Peut-être qu'il faut pas se faire remarquer, faut pas...
Help me, and
Il
I
y aura
will
des trous
free you
mortels.
of your immortality.
Propre. Cri du désespoir. Je crois qu'il nous laisse pas d'humains à portée de main pour être sûr qu'on n'aille pas les bouffer en fait. Pour moi ça le gosse.
Please, God help you, sir.
Ah si en fait.
Here, do you want some gear?
Ta gueule. Oh non mais... Genre je vais me faire attaquer genre par un mec qui veut me racketter. Oh c'est quoi ça? Et je peux combattre comme ça? Oula, ah ok, c'était prévu. Oh là là, mais c'est quoi ce vieux pépé que j'incarne en vrai là? Aïe aïe aïe. Regarde, même sous les bras, mon gars, il y a tellement de poils que... Oh. Humilié. Bon, moi, j'ai une idée de qui c'est, mais... préfère pas trop le dire. Laisse-nous partir. Hop, excusez-moi.
Who is this man? Is he sleeping? I don't think so. Katie, come here. Look, Daddy, the man's moving.
Stay away from me. Catherine, you come here! Now! You stay away from them! Help!
J'ai soif. Wow. Il l'a asséché quoi. Il redevient un peu plus puissant. Ah. J'ai pas des gâteaux à portée de main? Si. J'ai des gâteaux. Hop. Ah là 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 là. Que c'est dur la vie d'un vampire quand même, hein, putain. Zobek.
It pleases
Cela
me
me réjouit.
to see you recover, old friend.
Tu peux patienter un instant, s'il te plaît? Merci.
Indeed. Old friend.
Relax. Our guest is just a little confused. I know what he wants. You see before you the legendary vampire killer. Your old weapon, if you recall.
C'est bon.
The only weapon capable of ending your immortal life. You thought it destroyed. But you see, you can have the eternal rest you crave after all. But first, you must help me. Prevent Satan's return to the world. Then, I swear to you, I will deliver the fatal blow to your heart myself.
And I am sure you will fulfill that vow.
C'est bon. Je couperai ça au montage. Hein.
Since you sent Satan back to hell 1,000 years ago, his human offspring, or acolytes as they call themselves, have been dormant. I suppose that all of us, feared your wrath and great power. But not now. Now, even my bodyguard is more than a match for you. The acolytes know you are weak and are preparing for their father's return. Now they fear nothing.
Don't they fear the mighty Zobek?
Only you, in full possession of your powers, can defeat them. Follow me, please. We must find and destroy the Acolytes before they can finalize their preparations for Satan's return. It won't be easy. They govern the world of men from the shadows. Not even I know with any degree of certainty who or where they are. They won't come out into the light unless we can force their hand. The Acolytes must never know who hunts them down. The element of surprise will give us the advantage. Until you are at full strength again.
And you don't know who they are or where they are.
Do you know that this city is built upon the foundations of your castle? The Acolytes are focusing their attentions here for very good reason. Satan has specifically chosen this place for his return. He means to enslave you first, to humiliate you for what you did to him.
Let's get on with it.
Ça va le faire. Huh.
The Acolytes must plunge the world into chaos before Satan can be summoned. Their activities leave spectral traces, which are difficult but not impossible to follow. This is the headquarters of a powerful pharmaceutical corporation. I suspect that one of the Acolytes is operating from there. The complex was sealed 2 months ago and is protected by magic. If I were to use my powers to see what is happening there, they would be able to trace it back to me within a matter of minutes. So, I will send you to the corporation via a portal.
Portal.
But we must be quick so as not to arouse suspicion. The longer the portal remains open, the more likely we will be discovered. Look for any sign of the Acolyte, but be careful.
What are you waiting for?
On va voir ce que ça va donner. Propre. Très propre. Ah ah. Est-ce que... Ah non. Donc le jeu se passe bien après Lord of Shadows 1 en fait. Moi je pensais que ça allait alterner entre moments dans le passé, moments dans le présent en fait. C'est un cercueil en fait le bordel. Wow. Ouais, c'est ce que je pensais, c'est un cercueil.